Thank you guys for tuning in. You watching JFK'S way, man, and of course I'm him. I am JFK, and we doing things my way, man. As you guys can see behind me, man, I'm a collector. I'm in the anime, I'm in the comics. Clearly you see the shirt, so clearly you know I'm in the sneakers, man. So that's kind of like my thing, like caps, comics, kicks. It's kind of like my thing. But today I want to get into some stuff that I actually recently got in the mail. Some ladydeath Kickstarter books. If you guys are not familiar with ladydeath, don't worry about it, man. I'm sworn to this, so I will show you guys a little bit some of the books that I recently got. I didn't get too much from this Kickstarter, but I will be backtracking, showing you guys books from other Kickstarters as well. So from the last few recent ones that they did. So they've done like damn near $500,000 of people supporting, backing, you know, trying to get books, statues, etc., etc. So first of all, let's get straight into this cover right here. Now this cover was done a while ago, but they've done some edits, some color touches, and this right here is from a cover from Richard Ortiz. You guys can see this book right now, man. This is Heatman. This right here is, even if that's not your preference of style in females, you know, she's a little too skinny for you. I like thick women. She's built. She has some assets here, as you guys can see. This one right here, though, this is from Damnation Game #1, Crimson Blood Moon. As you guys can see from that red moon back there, that's what that's all about, man. So they gave it a Crimson Red Moon edition, and this right here I just had to have, man. So there was only 100 of these made. 100. This is number 64, right? So you see this one, right? Now this is what we call a homage cover. I hear people use the term homage, or I'm sorry, listen, it's homage. Like the military, when someone, you pay homage to you, it's homage, okay? It's as simple as to get people, homage or homage. Like, come on, guys. Like, it's crazy how many people out here, you know, use the term crazy wrong. But we're going to get into this one. Now, this one right here might look similar to what I just showed you. But again, this is what we call a homage cover. This is done from an actual female that actually lives right here in my town, man. A female by the name of Sora Sung. Shout out to Sora. She does beautiful, beautiful work. This right here is no different. Now this book right here, this is actually Damnation Game as well, but the character that you're seeing is not Lady Death. This is Hell Witch that you're seeing on the cover. And again, Crimson Blood Moon edition. There's only 100 of these made. You guys can see that down there. There's only 100 of these made. This is also 64. So it's like a set, you know. You guys can see. I set them up next to each other so you guys can see the comparison. You definitely can see the homage clearly. Beautiful work, man, done from both artists. Now that recently, that's the newest Kickstarter that they recently did. Now, ironically enough, I backed it to the maximum. It was a little, like, I believe like close to 800 or something like that at that time frame. I was up, I was good, I wasn't worried about nothing, and literally days before this ended, I had car situations. So I had to get my car and stuff like that fixed, so kind of had to backed out of it, but I still did back the Kickstarter, but just not nowhere nearly as much as I wanted to. So there's mystery envelopes and stuff like that. A few of those covers I'm actually looking for myself. So anybody out there, if you got some of them covers, let me know, man. Let me know. There's some Ryan Kincaid covers that was really, really good. Some Jose Varsi covers that were really, really good. But they sent me those books. They actually sent me another book as well. This is like the regular cover. Cataclysmic Majesty. Well, say that 35 times over, man. That's a lot. But this is Lady Death. This is like the regular cover for the book. So they sent me that. They sent me a whole bag of goodies. Of course, you know, they send it to everybody. They sent me this cool-ass metal pen, which is, if you hear that, that's metal. That's a metal pen right there. So it's like, excuse me, a metal coin. It's not even a pen. It's a coin. But I like that. I'm glad that they sent that to me. I appreciate it. So shout out to the guys over at coffincomics. Now, that's that one. That's for the current, the most recent Kickstarter that they did, right? So we're going to backtrack a little bit. Now this right here is from one of my favorite artists of all time who's grown on me in the last few years. I've just been buying up his stuff. Some of the stuff that catches my eye because there's so much of it. Shouts out to my guy, Mike DeBalfo, man. Crazy good dude and a crazy good artist, as you guys see. But this was one of the chase ones. There was a lot of these actually out there. There's a red one, there's a yellow one, there's a purple one, there's a green one, there's a white one, etc., man. So they of course also seen the appeal in this cover. They did a bunch of variations for it, and this was, you know, just randomly thrown in with certain Kickstarters and stuff like that. So this right here, this is Unholy Ruin, Naughty Chase Edition Blue. And I'm usually anti-blue, man. I'm usually, that's kind of like my thing. But this right here, it's crazy, but I try to match my stuff whenever I get certain stuff graded. So this was just a book I knew I had to have, and I wanted to get graded. So I felt like it would just match perfectly with a blue label CGC. And being that they're backed up right now because of the whole Corona thing and everybody sending in books, I paused myself. I have no intention on sending CGC any books anytime soon, especially when you're waiting 6 or 7 months to get stuff back. It's crazy. So that's all. Again, that's from another Kickstarter they did previously. So this right here is also an amazing cover. When I say this word so loosely because it's true. This is an amazing cover done from the ever epic Warren Lau. Now this right here, there's two versions to this. There's a jewel version, which I believe I have somewhere around my house. I just cannot find it in out of these close to 30 boxes of books somewhere around here. It's somewhere. But there's a jewel version and there's this version right here. Now this was the version that they did after the fact. This was like an add-on book actually. This right here, you see there is no jewels on this one, and the outfit, the lingerie is a little different than the actual jewel one, which I'll show you guys that one as well. So, but again, beautiful work from Warren Lau, man. Again, this is from a previous Kickstarter, so you might want to try to track some of these down if you like it. This again was from Malevolent Decimation. Because some of these titles, man, you gotta say those 50 times over, man. They definitely put a lot of thought into the titles, right? Now this one right here, this is one I actually got from the man himself. This is graded and signed beautifully. Also from Mike DeBalfo. This right here is Blasphemy, Anthem. Now from what I was told, this was the original artwork that he chose to do. There is another version for this where she's more covered, but I kind of wanted what he did originally. So because I wanted, you know, the more original, kind of close to the very first thing he did, art, the no alterations, I chose to go for this one. So I love this cover. As you guys can see, it's kind of like she's coming out the coffin, man. You see that moon in the background, just sexy, man, just appeal. Again, amazing art for one of my favorite artists. Shouts out to Mike DeBarfo once again, man. Let's get straight into this one too, man. This one's really nice. Now this one is from an artist. She's crazy too, man. Crazy good work. Her name is Sun Kamunaki, and if you look up a few of my old videos, I actually mentioned her multiple times. I might have actually shown this book as well, but this was a Kickstarter book, which means everybody did not get this book, but they did a little play on this. Now this one's limited to 188. There's 188 of these, right? I have one of them. So this right here is also from that very same Kickstarter, Treacherous, Infamy. But this right here, as you guys can see, this is not a comic book. This is like a hardback book, something that you would possibly see in like a library. Well, you're not going to see this in a library, but you get what I mean, the format of what the book is. It's a hardcover. This is what you would see at a library somewhere, the type of book that it is. Now this cover, and this is a comic. It's a little thick, but this is a comic book. These covers kind of... yeah, they did it again, man. They did the play on people. You see how it is. There's alterations to it. This one's, of course... excuse me, this one, of course, is a lot more zoomed in. This one's zoomed out, kind of like the full form image. You see her hair kind of all the way down past her legs. This one right here is a little cut off, zoomed in. Color edits, of course, because now you look right here. She's pretty much naked almost in this one. And this one right here, you see this black highlights to it to where she's actually wearing lingerie. There's also red and black assets to show that she has a cape on. Right here, you kind of can't even tell. It's just sexy. So, yeah. That's just a few of them, man. Again, an amazing artist. I'm going to show you guys another one of hers. This right here is from Malevolent Decimation. Now, this right here, you guys see I keeping the top loader, man. This is one of those you got to really take care because there's also only 188 of these. Now, this book, initially, some guys were trying to get it for close to $200. It was 100 plus. I got this for a really great deal from a guy in Sworn Nation. Thank you so much. So I was blessed to get this, right, at the time frame, right? I don't know what it was. It might have been close to 100 or somewhere around that ballpark, right? Either way it goes, shortly afterwards, this is not a Lady Death Kickstarter book at all. It's just a $4.99 book that you can get. Boom. And I do know that I did a video showing the differentials between the two because if you look at this one, she's wearing lingerie. They both are. You see? So that's Lady Death and Lady Satanis. This right here is Lady Death and Lady Satanis, but it doesn't say that at the corner at all. You see the top, the two top, it shows the two names. This one only has one name and the outfits are different. So it's like, holy yeah, they got you a little bit, man. But again, I'm thankful. I'm a collector, so I had to go all across the board and get both. This one right here is going to be my final one that I show you guys. Like I said, I have a lot of books, man. I have a lot of Lady Death books as well. I've been collecting Lady Death for the last few years. And this is just nothing shy of amazing, but I just had to get through some of the Kickstarters that I know I recently had. I didn't want to backtrack too far and drag you guys out like, yo, this guy's going crazy right now. But I just wanted to show a few of these, especially out of respect for my new ones that I just got. This one right here. This is from a man named Kendrick Lynn. They also call him Conker. He's actually signed a partnership agreement with another Asian artist by the name of Art Germ, who is epic and needs no introduction pretty much to the mainstream comic industry, but This man right here killed this. This was also from a Kickstarter book. This right here, I had to have this, man. I love this, and I believe they did do a recent alteration to it as well. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest with you. Whenever I seen it, I was like, I already got the main one, so I was good. But I collect some of his work. I love this. Whenever I seen it, I had to pick this up. So let me know what you guys think, man. Are you a Lady Death fan? If not, are you about to become a Lady Death fan? I just picked up some stuff over the weekend too, so there's definitely been some books that I'm gonna have to, you know, sit down, see how I'm gonna set this up and show you guys these new books that I'm actually waiting to get. They actually should not be shipping, I believe, until July, I believe it said. But yeah, crazy covers coming out real soon, man. So peace and love. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you think. Do you like these covers? Will you be picking up these covers? Have you seen these covers? Do you own these covers? Let me know. Well, once again, man, thank you guys, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
I'm the flyest to ever walk in here. You might be listening, wondering.